Okay, so next thing I thought I'd talk about is my dog training history, which is not that long. It's only about 20 odd years. I grew up in a household where pets weren't allowed, so I spent my life trying to train bumblebees and ghost shrimps and other things to do various things and enjoying the science labs. Then I got my first dog. She had already had 14 homes when I got her, and rejected by them. She was 12 months old when I got her. She had been taken back because she was dominant, and they gave me somebody to me. So me being an academic, the first thing I did was, when I realised I had a handful on my hands, was I signed up for dog training classes. In those days it was all about leash jerks, quite a few electric collar work. I never used a prong collar, but there was a lot of leash jerks and yelling no. And it was quite frustrating, and to me, because it didn't feel right, because it wasn't what I was used to doing in my work. And then gradually science has evolved, and more science came out, and I could see a lot of the behavioural science I looked at work that could be applied to dog training. And then dog training started to change. Clickers came in. I never actually managed to work a clicker very well, because I was always too focused on the dog and forgot all about the clicker. But they work really well for lots of people. But I started falling back into doing what I felt comfortable doing, which was studying the animal in front of me, looking at their reaction, and then changing my response to the reaction. Then I got involved. I was very lucky. I always seemed to pick difficult dogs, so I got involved with Tracy Skelliner in the States and started learning some of her philosophies, and I've been very grateful for hers. I also was very grateful for the stuff for the Control Unleashed work by Leslie Dermott, in how she approaches, and so a lot of my training has been built on that.